My sister suggested I abort my baby so she could be first to have a baby. The rest of the family turned on me. After trying for 3 years, I finally got pregnant. When I told everyone at family dinner, they screamed and hugged me. My sister Amy just sat there frozen. Her face went completely white. Then she threw her plate hard across the room. It smashed against the wall. Glass shattered everywhere. "This isn't fair," she yelled. "I'm younger. I should go first." Mom tried to calm her down, but Amy stormed out. She knocked over a chair and slammed the door so hard a picture frame fell off the wall. The next morning, my phone started blowing up. Text after text from Amy suggesting I abort the baby. I sat there in complete shock and disgust that my own sister would suggest such a horrible thing. Then came the links. Abortion clinics all over the city, addresses, phone numbers. "Just pick one," she texted. "Do this for me. You can try again later. I need this more." I blocked her number immediately. Then she started messaging Jake, then my mom, then all my friends. Everyone got the same clinic links flooding their phones. A week later, Amy called a family meeting. 20 people packed into Mom's living room. Amy stood by the fireplace shaking. She ranted for 30 minutes straight. How unfair it was that I got pregnant first. How she'd planned her entire life around being first to have kids. How I'd stolen her dream and ruined everything. She kept pointing at me like I was the villain. Her voice got louder and louder. Then she screamed at the top of her lungs, "If she doesn't end it, I'm done with all of you." Uncle Ray, who's a doctor, shook his head. "Amy, you can't ask someone to do that." She burst into tears and ran out. 2 months of complete silence, no calls, no texts, nothing, then my baby shower. The door slammed open hard. Amy walked in with a massive fake pregnant belly strapped under her dress. She wore a sash that said, "First grandchild," in glitter letters. Everyone froze in shock. Mom dropped the cake knife on the table. Amy spun around, rubbing the fake belly with both hands. "Due in 6 weeks," she announced, grinning like she'd won something. I just stared at her. "Amy, I'm due in 4 weeks." Her smile vanished. She ripped off the fake belly, threw it at my feet, and stormed out without a word. 3 days later, Mom called sobbing hysterically. Amy had been found unconscious in her apartment. Her roommate told paramedics Amy was having a complete mental breakdown, screaming and crying about how she wasn't the first one to have a baby, that her whole life was ruined because I got pregnant before her. When Amy woke up, she called me. Her voice was barely a whisper. "This is your fault. You stole my life." Then she hung up. The family went to war. Half said Amy was seriously mentally ill and needed professional help immediately. Half said I should have been more sensitive and kept my pregnancy quiet to protect her feelings. One aunt actually told me to my face that I should feel guilty for announcing it at all. Suddenly, my baby didn't matter anymore. Everything became about Amy and her breakdown and her suffering. Then I went into labor. Jake rushed me to the hospital at 2 a.m. As they wheeled me down the hall, I saw her, Amy, standing in the waiting area, not visiting anyone, just staring at my stomach with empty eyes. A nurse pulled Jake aside. Amy had been there for hours, acting strange, pacing back and forth like she was on the verge of a complete meltdown. Jake lost it. He demanded security. They posted Amy's photo at every nurse's station, guards outside our door. When security tried to remove her, she fought. She screamed she had every right to see her sister, that this was her niece. They dragged her out. She was still screaming in the parking lot. My daughter was born at 3:47 a.m., tiny, perfect, screaming. They put a security tag on her ankle immediately, the kind that triggers alarms if anyone moves her. The nurse said it was protocol, but her eyes said otherwise. The next morning, a social worker came in. She asked if we'd consider taking guardianship of Amy as part of her recovery. I looked at my daughter sleeping in my arms. This baby Amy wanted me to abort? No, I said. We're done. They admitted Amy to a psychiatric facility. 8 months now. I get letters sometimes, always the same. "You destroyed my life. You took everything. One day karma will make you understand." I throw them away. My daughter just turned 8 months, happy, healthy, safe. Amy's never coming back. That's all that matters at this point.